SFA. Mid Texas pines, we have found peaceful shrines where every month is May. Long live our alma mater. Honor to thee for aid. As years unfold, happy memories we'll hold. All hail to SFA.
Cum laude, Amanda Lee Hornsby.
Will the guests please be seated for the procession of the faculty, graduates, and platform party?
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? In preparation for the presentation and posting of the colors and the playing of our national anthem, please stand and remove any hats or other headdress, and place your right hand over your heart in salute to our nation's flag. Today's color guard is provided by the Stephen F. Austin State University Department of Military Science. These young men and women will soon join the ranks of over 600 officers appointed from SFA and lead American soldiers across the globe in defense of our freedom. The national colors are being posted by the Stephen F. Austin State University Army ROTC Color Guard.
The color guard is commanded by Cadet Brady Wilmoth and includes Cadet Wyatt Todd, Cadet Carson Sifford, Cadet Leo Secor.
Center, face. Forward, mark.
Okay, y'all can be seated. I want to thank the Lumberjack Battalion for posting our colors. Earlier today, we had a commissioning ceremony for 2 new members of the United States Army. One of those young folks is with us today. Miss Second Lieutenant Mall, are you with us today? Will you please stand up? Congratulations, and thank you. And since we're recognizing our students, how about if you served in the armed services, past, present, if you serve as a police officer or a firefighter, if you're a first responder, would you all please just stand and let us thank you for your service to our country and our community? Well, good afternoon. My name is Neil Weaver, and I am the president of Stephen F. Austin State University. And it is my pleasure to welcome you on behalf of the faculty, the staff, the students, and the alumni to our 2024 Fall commencement exercises. We are excited and honored to be celebrating with you today. Now I'm going to introduce some of our stage party and some other special guests who are with us today. I ask that you hold your applause until I get all of these done. If we don't, we'll lose 10 minutes at our next meeting trying to figure out who got the loudest applause. So we start with our speaker today, Mr. Chris Bagley, the President and Chief Credit Officer at Cadence Bank, Mr. Nathan Lyons, Student Body President, Mr. Craig Turnage, the Executive Director of Alumni Relations, and Ms. Nita Hudson, Lecturer of Music. To my left, we have Dr. Mark Guidry, the Associate Provost, Dr. Dustin Knepp, Dean of the College of Liberal and Applied Arts, Dr. Kimberly Childs, Dean of the College of Sciences and Math, Dr. Ari Chakravarty, Chair of the Faculty Senate, and Mr. Mickey Diaz, the Registrar, Also with us out here in the front is Ms. Gina Oglesby, the Senior Vice President for Organizational Effectiveness, Ms. Courtney Burns, Interim Vice President for Enrollment Management, Mr. Damon Derrick, Vice President and General Counsel, Ms. Jill Still, the Vice President for University Advancement, Ms. Jane Ann Bridges, our Chief Audit Officer, Mr. Mike Coffey, our Vice President for Information Technology and Chief Information Officer, and Dr. Forrest Lane, the Dean of Research and Graduate Studies. Will you please help me thank these folks for being with us in their work here at the university? We also have, as you can tell, members of the SFA faculty with us today to share in this exciting moment with you. This is a ceremony that brings each of them great pride and a sense of accomplishment as they see you reach this milestone. Our faculty are an outstanding group of professionals who take great pride in their work and in their students. A substantial percentage have earned their doctorates and in many disciplines have brought Stephen F. Austin State University not only statewide, but also regional, national, and international recognition. They care a great deal about each and every student they teach, and it is their caring that is on display here today. Students, will you help me express our appreciation to the members of the faculty for their commitment to their students and to SFA. At this time, it is my privilege to welcome SFA Student Body President, Mr. Nathan Lyons, to bring congratulations from the student body.
Good afternoon, everyone. I would also like to welcome you to this commencement ceremony. This is a wonderful and exciting time for all of us, especially our graduates and their friends and family. We are so glad you were here. I hope it's a great day for all. Thank you so much, and Axum Jacks.
Short and sweet. Just the way we like it. Well, I speak for all of us who work here when I say that we take a lot of joy in your success and we take great pride in your accomplishments. When we hear your name called and when we see the smiles on your families' faces and hear the shouts and the cheering from the crowd, we remember why we chose this profession. We are proud of you and especially proud for you. The fall 2024 graduating class includes 890 students. 758 are earning their bachelor's degree, 127 earning their master's degree, and 5 are earning their doctoral degree. The youngest students graduating today are 20 years old, We have 20-year-olds graduating today. And our oldest student earning a degree is 62 years old. There are graduates from 5 countries in addition to the United States: India, Japan, Kenya, South Korea, and Vietnam. And there are also graduates from 19 states and territories other than Texas: Arkansas, Arizona, California, Georgia, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Louisiana, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, North Dakota, New York, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Puerto Rico, Tennessee, and Washington. Of the bachelor's degrees, 441 of those students started here as first-time freshmen, and 317 transferred to Stephen F. Austin during their college career. 213 are the first in their family to earn a degree. 262 are graduating in 4 years or less. If you are among that group of 262, will you let us congratulate you? Will you stand up and let us see you if you're graduating in less than 4 years? 4 years or less. This graduating class includes candidates like Bethany Henningsen. Bethany is graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Nursing and is one of 3 candidates chosen from over 400 applicants for a job in research at MD Anderson Cancer Center. It includes Jasmine Barcenas, who is graduating. Yeah, you're out there? There you are. Graduating with a degree, a bachelor's in social work. Jasmine is a first-generation college student and is also a university scholar. She has been a leader in SFA's Gen Jax program, serving as a Gen Jax counselor, mentoring younger, new first-gen students to help them find their way here at SFA. Jasmine, you have truly made an impact here at SFA, so congratulations. Now, we are certainly proud of all of those young men and young women who experienced college in a very traditional way, come out of high school, graduate in 4 years, all those things. But there are many students here who followed a different route to this ceremony today. The numbers tell us that the SFA student body is diverse, and each of you have a unique story. Single parent, medical issues, homelessness, financial challenges, language barriers. There can be many, many challenges along the way, and you might have faced one or several of these or other challenges, and they might have slowed you down, but they did not derail you. For all of you who followed a less direct path to our ceremony today, I want you to know that you have my admiration and my respect. Now, you don't have to stand up, but if you'd like to stand up and celebrate and be recognized for your grit and your determination and your getting here to this ceremony, stand up and let us recognize you for all you've done. It is now my pleasure to introduce our speaker today. Our speaker is Chris Bagley. Chris is a graduate of Stephen F. Austin. You can probably read about him in your program, and I'm not going to read his bio to you, but I will tell you that in addition to all the things you read about him, I've learned a few things. He told me, he just said he recently took up golf again, and he remembered why he stopped once before. But he's a musician and a singer, and he plays the banjo and the mandolin. I don't know if you thought a banker could do all of those things, but when you graduate from SFA, you have an enormous amount of talents that sometimes go unrecognized. It is our pleasure to welcome Chris Bagley for our talk today.
Can you hear me okay? Can you see me? Thank you, Dr. Weaver, President's Cabinet, deans, faculty members. Most importantly, welcome friends and family to Nacogdoches, Texas, as we recognize the graduating class of 2024. I'm a proud alumnus of SFA myself, and I'm humbled and honored to have the privilege of sharing this special day with you. The danger in inviting an alumnus back for a commencement speech is they have a tendency to reminisce a bit, so forgive me, as I have countless memories of my time here at SFA. I first arrived on campus in 1979. It's the same year the iconic Axiom Jack's hand sign was born. Now, I wasn't personally responsible for that, but could I get an Axiom Jack's? Awesome. A pitcher of beer was exactly $2 at the original Crossroads bar where we saw Stevie Ray Vaughan up close and personal. I recall the quest for cotton. It was the pursuit of that intramural champion t-shirt. I finally won mine in tennis doubles, albeit in the diminished competition of a summer semester that my jealous friends never let me forget. We did not have a lazy river in 1979, but we did find a way to cool off by floating on rafts in Lake Nacogdoches. And of course, I recall Woodsies, the co-recreational team building exercises that met around bonfires in remote wooded areas outside of Nacogdoches. And for you graduates, note that my generation found these locations without the aid of navigation. I also have memories from this building. One favorite was sitting in these stands and watching the women's Soviet team play our perennial powerhouse Lady Jacks the year legendary coach Sue Gunther was to be the United States Olympic coach, only to be denied that opportunity due to the boycott that year. But my fondest memories are the friendships forged over 4 years here. We called ourselves Ego Stompers and TDBs. These friendships are more than memories for me. They exist today as relationships that, while forged in dorms and classrooms over 4 years, here have also remained a steadfast, precious presence in my life, growing even deeper and stronger over the last 45 years. Perhaps the most important thing I can say to you today is the friendships you have made during your time here are special. It will be hard to find any better. Cherish them. Do not let them go. It will require tremendous effort on your part. Make that effort. The return on that effort is exponential. They will be your rock in years to come. This year, the TDB group I mentioned will celebrate their 45th annual beach party. I can honestly say that growing old with your college friends keeps you young. There's a few of them sitting over there, by the way. I also vividly recall the emotions of my graduation day at SFA. I was filled with pride, a sense of accomplishment, but also butterflies and a fear of an uncertain future, because I had not received a single job offer. I was scared. I'd worked hard, but I could not help feel a sense of failure, too. Worst of all, I had to make the drive of shame. I hadn't moved back home with my parents. In short, it felt like I was exactly where I started 4 years prior. Maybe some of you have similar feelings today, and knowing what I know today, if I could go back and visit with my younger self, I would be able to share some things I have learned that may have calmed some of the fear and uncertainty that day that I would love to share with you. I would tell you to be confident. Be confident that you are ready for the next step. You've worked hard and accomplished much at a fantastic university to be here today. It's easy for me to look around this room, confident that there are leaders sitting in front of me that will do great things. My confidence comes from watching my friends and celebrating my fellow castmates as they became successful doctors, lawyers, teachers, business leaders, entrepreneurs in a broad, varied range of industries, all of them adding to the long legacy of SFA success stories. So you should leave SFA confident in your abilities and preparation. and be relentless in pursuit of opportunity. Your time here has prepared you, but your journey has really just begun. So embrace every opportunity to learn, experience new and exciting things. Don't be afraid to ask for more responsibility. Ask to do different things and take on new challenges. Leave your comfort zone. Work on getting comfortable leaving your comfort zone. I'm fortunate enough to be in a position to watch the progression and performance of our teammates across the company. We have over 6,000 employees from diverse backgrounds and experience levels. One thing is certain, I've noticed time and time again, is that when opportunities present themselves, the person that steps up, puts themselves out there and attacks the opportunity with passion and a great attitude thrives and progresses, benefiting themselves and the organization. Recognize that those opportunities can come in many forms. Odds are pretty good your opportunities may not be exactly what you envisioned today. I did not start my career at a public or even a large company. In fact, it was quite the opposite. As I said earlier, I did not have a job offer after graduation. In 1983, there was no LinkedIn or Indeed, no online applications for work. There was no online. We had a phone book, and the phone book had yellow pages. So armed with a typewriter and a phone book, I started writing letters seeking employment from banks. I wanted to be a banker. So eventually I received an offer, but the offer was from a very small bank, Bank of Alameda in Houston, Texas. Many of my peers at the time were going to large accounting firms or large company training programs, and while my first opportunity was perhaps less impressive on paper, I learned a lesson. Opportunity can come in many forms. It turned out that starting at a small company provided the opportunity to pursue varied challenges and responsibilities. I learned quickly and over time that this diversity and responsibility and experience paid valuable dividends that differentiated me from many of my peers and prepared me well as I progressed in my career. I would say don't fear adversity. You will face adversity, and it will make you stronger. The same year I started my career in banking, the Texas banking crisis started. Over the next 10 years, over 500 banks representing 1/2 of Texas bank assets failed, including the largest bank holding companies in the state. The regulators closed banks on Fridays. Every banker's drive to work on Friday was filled with uncertainty. Banking in Texas, my chosen career, was nothing less than a train wreck. Many bankers simply left for other careers. The bank I worked for did not fail. It got very, very close, however. And while this was a stressful time, in hindsight, it also a tremendous learning opportunity. Looking back, being thrown into the fire and into a stressful situation and circumstances at a relatively young age prepared me for challenges I would face later on in my career. Trust that each obstacle you overcome builds a resilience that will serve you in ways you may not realize at the time. As you all know well, it takes a village to get us through these 4 years, and I had many fantastic professors and mentors while I was here, and I could not have this opportunity on this stage without recognizing two people that were special to me. Dr. John Lewis was my commercial banking class professor, and his passion for the material and the students sparked an interest in me to pursue a career in banking that for me has led to an exciting and rewarding career. He also taught me a valuable lesson, that an 89.4 average is in fact not an A. Beyond academics, SFA prepared me for life by instilling values, habits, and attitudes of caring and service. Melvin Wester was the director of guidance and counseling while I was at SFA, and I was fortunate enough to work with him as an orientation assistant and later as an intern in the guidance and counseling office. And as you might expect, Melvin, being the director of guidance and counseling, made the determination that I needed almost daily guidance. And I'm thankful that he did. I remember one particular piece of advice that Melvin gave me that served me well and that I will share with you today. It was on relationships. Melvin believed that relationships are never cemented at 50-50. If your idea of a relationship is that everything has to be split down the middle all the time, the relationship will fail. Healthy relationships, whether professional or personal, require compromise. It was 4 years after graduation when Melvin passed, and I had the privilege to represent the students of SFA as a pallbearer at his funeral service. I'm so grateful for the time I had with him and the opportunity to support the family that day and to give something back on behalf of the student body to a man that gave so much to us. I'm sure you have someone at SFA that was a mentor to you and that has a profound impact on you. Please take the time to thank them and show your appreciation. It's been my honor and privilege to celebrate this day with you. You're all part of the next chapter in a long line of friends and successful SFA graduates. Your family, friends, and professors and administration that have supported you and helped you along the way are very proud of you today. All of us are looking forward to seeing what you can do. But I'll be honest with you, I don't remember the commencement speaker at my graduation. So I thought I would end my visit with you today with something that might give me at least a decent chance to be remembered. This roll of toilet paper is something we use every day. And my hope is the next time you sit down to reflect, that you might think of me and this day. If the sheets on this roll of toilet paper represent our time on this earth, this is how it rolls. First sheets represent your youth. Time moves pretty slow. You're young, you can't wait to finish grade school. It seems forever until you get that driver's license. High school can drag on. Where will I go to school? It starts getting a little faster in college. Life starts coming up at you, but you still seem forever until you get that first job. And then, man, it starts coming at you faster. Your first job, marriage, family, college for your kids, marriage for your kids. It slows down a bit right here. It's called the midlife crisis. But it doesn't last long. It's back at full speed, aging parents preparing for retirement. When will I have enough? By the time you get where I am today, it's moving so fast, the sheets just fly by, and you wish you could just slow the roll down. But you can't. So I'll leave you with this. Make every sheet count. And make sheet happen while you can. Congratulations.
Mr. Bagley, on behalf of our graduates and the Stephen F. Austin State University community, I want to thank you for being our speaker today. We are truly honored that you joined us as we celebrate our graduates. Many of our graduates are receiving their baccalaureate degree today with academic honors. To graduate with honors means the student has completed at least 42 of their 120 or 120 plus hours of coursework directly from SFA and has attained an outstanding grade point average or GPA in their final 30 advanced hours. It is traditional to use Latin designations for honors GPAs as follows: summa cum laude, with highest praise, 3.9 to 4.0. Magna cum laude, with great praise, 3.7 to 3.899. And cum laude, with praise, 3.5 to 3.699. And all of those are A averages. Congratulations to all of our students graduating with honors. Can you please stand so that we can recognize you? Thank you. And now, it is time to present the candidates for degrees. I now ask the college deans to present the undergraduate degree candidates from their respective colleges. Dean Dustin Knepp will present the undergraduate degree candidates from the College of Liberal and Applied Arts.
Will the candidates for the undergraduate degrees in the College of Liberal and Applied Arts please rise and remain standing? Associate Provost Guidry, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Liberal and Applied Arts, I certify that the candidates standing before you have completed all of their academic requirements and are entitled to receive their respective degrees. Please be seated and act some jacks.
Dean Kimberly Childs will now present the undergraduate degree candidates from the College of Science and Mathematics.
Will the candidates for the undergraduate degrees in the College of Sciences and Mathematics please rise and remain standing? Associate Provost Guidry, on behalf of the faculty in the College of Sciences and Mathematics, I certify that the candidates standing before you have completed all of their academic requirements and are entitled to receive their respective degrees. Please be seated. Act some jacks.
Now, will all candidates for undergraduate degrees please rise? President Weaver, it is my honor as Associate Provost to confirm that all of the degree candidates standing before you have been certified by their dean, and they are now entitled to receive their respective degrees.
Consistent with the statutes of the state of Texas, the rules and regulations of the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools Commission on Colleges, the rules and regulations of the University of Texas System Board of Regents, and by the authority vested in me by the Regents, it is my pleasure to confer on each of you the bachelor's degree with all the rights, ranks, privileges, and responsibilities such a degree carries among scholars. You may now come forward and receive your degree.
The College of Liberal and Applied Arts, Dr. M. Dustin Knepp, Dean. Matthew Allen Lumbley. Marianne Payne. Graduating magna cum laude, Angela Gale Stevens. Angelica Morelia Agundis. Abigail Lynn Arnold. Brandon Alexis Cano de Leon. Arlette Contreras. Graduating cum laude, Ivana Victoria Cortez. Emily Rose Cude. Isaac Samuel DeNova. Brady Allen Dill. Graduating summa cum laude, Madeline Page Evans. Graduating summa cum laude, University Scholar, Haley Elizabeth Farmer. Juliana D. Farney. Michaela Brooke Fortner. Kaylee Nicole Frazier. Armando Efrain Garcia. Graduating magna cum laude, Isaac Sterland Garner. Hunter Ryan Giddings. Emily Gonzalez. Graduating cum laude, University Scholar, Danielle Nicole Green. Graduating summa cum laude, Ellie Kate Hott. Omar M. Hazaime. Andrew J. Hines. Graduating cum laude, Caleb Ashton Hinton. Christy Dawn Howard. Blakely Roxanne James. Graduating summa cum laude, Rebecca Ann Justice. Graduating summa cum laude, Cameron Michael Lejeune. Cara Damar McNeely. Kylie E. Miles. Graduating cum laude, Alyssa Victoria Moeller. Emma Brooke Patterson. Graduating magna cum laude, Destiny Monique Perez. Caroline Lee Perry. Montana Cheyenne Piper. Chase Parker Ramsey. Graduating cum laude, Julissa Sanchez. Graduating cum laude, Allison J. Saucedo. Graduating magna cum laude, Gabriel Nolan Seeley. Norris Lee Little Star Seward. Mackenzie Aaliyah Smith Barker. Melinda Ann Swarers. Valerie Sarahi Rosales. Graduating cum laude, Kenny Joseph Wagner. Graduating magna cum laude, Hannah Grace Walker. Graduating magna cum laude, Abigail Grace Wilkerson. Graduating summa cum laude, Marie Elizabeth Woods. Kaylee Madison Zerlot. Graduating magna cum laude, William Bo Jones. Graduating magna cum laude, Kirsten Chandler Ogan. Kendall Pierce Scott. Graduating cum laude, Mary Deborah Rose Tallick. Allison Janelle Acevedo. Johnny Jamal Anderson. Graduating summa cum laude, university scholar, Abigail Cheryl Archibald. Jasmine Tanya Bowles. Tiffany Ann Calderon. Joanna Castellan. Graduating magna cum laude, Jake Edward Chamberlain. Lauren Alexandra Collins. Graduating cum laude, Cayman Dane Courtney. Nevaeh Jade Creel. Hagan Ray Crumpton. Tyson Charles English. Graduating magna cum laude, Chloe Rochelle Flores. Graduating cum laude, Brock Allen Hagen. Brianna Alexa Islas.
Simon Jackson IV.
Graduating magna cum laude, Diana Berenice Lancon. Taylor Ann Lawrence. Jaira Shanae Martinez. Alexander R. Morales. Shalundra Shanae Mullins. Graduating cum laude, Sarah Kelly Quinn. Ryan Andrew Rebelles. Graduating cum laude, Caitlin Malie Jerrietta Reeder. Mark David Earl Reeder. Graduating cum laude, university scholar, Natalie Michelle Sasser. Graduating summa cum laude, Sophie Alexandra Shoptaw. Laurie Rose Haihu Smith. Chase Douglas James Tinsley. Carl Jean Mikhail Watson. Lance Peyton West. Kirsten Geneve Wilson.
Jabray Lee Young.
Graduating magna cum laude, university scholar, Jasmine Arlene Barcenas. Graduating summa cum laude, Lara de la Cruz. Emily Marie Guzman. Allison Nicole Lawrence. Celia Sandra Itona Leonga. Caitlin Victoria Manuel. Graduating cum laude, Madison Nicole Martinez. Elizabeth Ann Melanson. Santos Oliveros. Graduating cum laude, Kaylee Janelle Sammons. Grace Marie Singleton. Jessica Nicole Seitz. Grace Michelle Snowden. Graduating magna cum laude, Hayden Eric Udy. The College of Sciences and Mathematics, Dr. Kimberly M. Childs, Dean. Kelly Alexandra Hollister.
Second Lieutenant Joshua Mall, magna cum laude.
Torrance Danielle Manley, Jr. Graduating cum laude, Aluwatu Menino Temilola Akinrinmade. Graduating cum laude, McKenna Elizabeth Anson. Graduating summa cum laude, university scholar, Faven Getenet Asafau. Graduating summa cum laude, Rebecca Drew Byer. Graduating magna cum laude, Lanaya Gianni Braxton. Cameron Cole Bryant. Carson Alexander Cooper. Joel Walker Cummings. Jack Richard Dalton. Andrew John Danke. Graduating magna cum laude, Ashton J. Davis. Graduating magna cum laude, university scholar, Crystal Davis. Samantha Rose Donaldson. Justin Max Fenton. Santiago Flores. Courtney Diaz Garcia, Jr. Graduating magna cum laude, University Scholar, Carolina Ruby Gonzalez. Graduating summa cum laude, Autumn Jade Griffin. Andrea Lisbeth Gutierrez. Graduating cum laude, University Scholar, Macy Brooke Hale. Graduating magna cum laude, Tamunoemi, Glory Freeman Harry. Jonathan I. Hazel. Tristan Joe Johnson. Graduating summa cum laude, Michael Andrew Knights. Chandler M. Langley. Graduating summa cum laude, Julianne Maria Lax. Hannah Rose Lederman. Graduating summa cum laude, University Scholar, Callie Noel Lynn. Faith Pauline Miller. Graduating cum laude, Zoe Wynn. Maxwell Alden Pafford. Lincoln David Reed. Juan Pablo Robledo. Graduating magna cum laude, Emily Brooke Rodriguez. Spencer William Seal. Graduating summa cum laude, Cooper Ryan Slott. Tyler Charles Stevens. Graduating cum laude, Shane Herndon Tribble. Graduating summa cum laude, Sarah Michelle Udd. Jack Evan Weeks. Graduating summa cum laude, Evan Anthony Whitehead. Reagan Ray Wicks. Graduating magna cum laude, Bo Alexander Zinko. Graduating cum laude, Azaneth Almanza. Alyssa Kirsten Anderson. Emily Drury Anderson. Graduating cum laude, Catherine Grace Becker. Deja Renee Bennett. Sarah Elizabeth Netzinet Berry. Graduating cum laude, Christopher Paul Browie. Abigail Nicole Britton. Madeline Reagan Canterbury. Graduating cum laude, Benjamin James Carpenter. Graduating summa cum laude, Andrea Kaylee Castaneda Pena. Abigail Rose Beatrice Castleberry. Michaela Ann Chastain. Graduating cum laude, Mackenzie K. Chatham. Caroline Louise Clark. Graduating cum laude, Tori Patricia Cole. Haley Nicole Cunningham. Emily Murley Davis. Graduating magna cum laude, Kyla Shanae Deming. Caleb Aaron Diaz Rivera. Graduating cum laude, Taya Markyra Duncan. Samantha Danielle Dupuy. Naomi Ruth Fallon. Graduating cum laude, Rachel Summer Angelina Gage. Yaneli Crystal Gonzalez. Allie Page Grammer. Bethany M. Henningsen. Jordan Riley Hymes. Titus K. Kiplagat. Rachel Marie Knight. Graduating magna cum laude, Vanessa Lauren Mejia. Agustin M. Morales. Victoria Faith Moreno. Sydney Blake Moses. Sarah Elizabeth Murphy. Jenna Diana K. Nix. Graduating magna cum laude, Taisha Aitiana O'Quinn. Winnie Eniola Ojo. Holly Justine Olger. Mackenzie Jillian Olger. Graduating cum laude, Kaylee Brooke Phillips. Graduating summa cum laude, Sarah Elizabeth Rattray. Casey Marie Redwine. Kayla Tomasa Robles. Caitlin Page Rose. Caden Gage Rutz. Lisa Lauren Sarabia. Hannah Gabrielle Sellers. Hannah McGee Sinclair. Jacob William Stanford. Graduating cum laude, Olivia Grace Teal. Jade Lily Thomas. Brian Javier Torres. Dylan Thomas Young. Claire Michaela Escabarte Yu. Verity Ann Zeke.
Nice job. Congratulations again. We're proud of you. Graduates, today you are joining a very distinguished group of individuals. You are SFA alumni. And that designation and that distinction will stay with you all of your life. But I want you to know and I want you to remember that your diploma is more than just a piece of paper. It is a symbol of what you are, a symbol of what you have done. It is proof that you have what it takes to be successful and that no matter what life puts in your way, you will overcome and you will succeed. On behalf of the faculty, the staff, the administration, the students, the alumni of Stephen F. Austin, congratulations. It is now my pleasure to introduce Mr. Craig Turnage, the Executive Director of the Alumni Relations Office, who will offer brief congratulatory remarks to our graduates. And following his remarks, Ms. Nita Hudson will lead us in the university song. At the conclusion of the song, the platform party will leave as part of the academic recession, and we will be finished with our ceremony today. Mr. Turnage.
So on behalf of the SFA Alumni Association and over 100,000 living SFA alumni, it is my pleasure to welcome all of you into the alumni family. Congratulations. We look forward to you being an active member in the association and attending networking events in your area. Now, for those of you that wear the SFA ring, it is time for you to turn your ring around with the SFA facing away from you as a symbol to the world that you're a proud SFA alumnus. Graduates, move your tassels. Congratulations, Merry Christmas, and Axum Jacks.